Hello, and you ready? Hello and welcome to North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown. I'm Serge, I'm the professional, and Wheeler here. You ready to record, bud?
Oh, interesting. The professional that goes before making a check that everybody's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I'm good. How you doing, bud?
Oh, great. How you doing on tech there, Ben?
Serge, I wasn't ready!
Oh, now Ben's not. We're not even recording.
Are you ready? I hope you're ready.
Oh, wait,
can't
are we
see-
recording? Hold on. Oh, no, we are. Okay, cool.
Well, all of this is thanks to you with your support over the Patreon, over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason all of this is possible, including the professional lessons we're going to be taking after this. If you want to know more about the format, if you want to see the lists that we are playing, all that information can be found in the description down below. You ready to turn? 3, 2, 1. Hey, I'm playing Naya Midrange. I got a really cool down-to-the-ground aggressive deck. My plan is to play all the elves, all the Moxen, get a 3-drop on turn 2, and ideally kill you shortly thereafter. My points are Mox, Mox, Mox. That's it, just 9 points, because a bunch of stuff is free these days.
And whose deck are you playing?
Noel Robbins?
There you go. That's Pro Tour Day 2 competitor Noel Robbins.
Pardon me.
Thank you very much.
What you on, bud?
I'm on Black White.
Sorry, hold on. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what you on, bud?
I'm on Black White
Sorry, that's too loud. Can we get another take here? 3, 2.
There we go. I
knocked
didn't
my-
even see it.
He
That's
knocked my
fine.
deck over. Judge?
I'm playing Vampires. Black White Vampires. It's a mid-range deck that has been bolstered by Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I wanted to give him a fighting chance. You know?
All right. Just between you and I, it has been a while since I got a W.
My points are Soul Ring, Mox Jet, Mox Pearl.
Sick.
Yeah. Fast mana to get my totally reasonable creature cards into play.
Who won the die roll?
I did.
Unfortunate. All right, bud. You ready to go?
Yeah, good luck.
GG. Good luck.
And he's the one making cracks about me being unprofessional? Starts it off with GG.
GG. GG.
The only GG I want to
your
see
go.
the only GG I want to see you play on turn 1 is Greater Gargadon.
Oh.
I hate it when my dads fight.
Who said that?
Get him!
Marsh Flats, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to crack this for a Bayou.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a Deathrite Shaman.
Interesting. I'll response and crack this.
Okay.
Oh, cut right to it.
Oh.
Shrine.
Both players shuffling simultaneously. Chivo unlocked.
Cheeto unlocked.
Cheeto. I can mess up some Cheetos. I haven't had Cheeto in like 15 years.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
All right. What Serge needs is a bag of Cheetos and a win on the board.
Stat. Yeah. I'm all out of Cheetos.
All right. You're going to have to cut this deck.
All right. You're going to have to cut my deck.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Why are your sleeves so fresh?
Because I wash my hands.
Oh.
Jesus.
This is the card that's going on top.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It's a blood artist.
Is it?
I have no idea.
No.
Okay.
Close though.
All right.
It's a good one too. Thank you. Swamp. Vampire Hexmage.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
That is a good one. Untap, draw. Plateau. I'd like to manger your land, please. For a green and a white, I'm going to cast a Voice of Resurgence.
Ooh. Yep.
And then I'm going to play a Lalana War Elf. And say go.
Swamp. I'm going to cast a Captivating Vampire. Other vamps I control get +1/+1, and I can tap 5 untapped vamps to gain control of a creature, and it becomes a vampire, in addition to its other types. Hit you for 3.
I'm at 16.
Go ahead.
Untap and draw for the turn. This is a tricky turn.
Buddy's got a Minsk and Boo in his hand.
We're going to crop rotation away the bayou.
Okay.
We're going to get a Gaia's Cradle.
Okay. Whoa. 0 points.
0 points now, crop rotation. 0 points as well for the Gaia's Cradle.
What you gonna do with all that mana, Serge?
I'm not going to shuffle yet.
Oh, that's worrying.
I'm going to tap 4 mana, and I'm going to cast an Undermountain Adventurer to introduce the initiative. And I'm going to use that to grab a basic Plains,
Yeah.
which is going to go into my hand, of which there is a single one in my deck. So it's going to take me a second to find it.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad. There we go. So that's going to be into my hand. Now I'm going to stop shuffling. Blocks your 3/2.
Yep.
Other vampires you control. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a 2/2.
Yeah. Would you like to cut?
Sure.
Play that. Cast a Shadow Spear.
You're so lucky that I hadn't put this water in my mouth.
Exile the fetch land to equip the Shadow Spear onto the Voice of Resurgence.
Yeah.
Attack you for 3.
Take 3, bud.
I go back
16.
up to 19.
Okie dokie.
I need an initiative token and an Undercity tracker. And say go.
Big yikes. I'm going to play a Prismatic Vista. And I'm going to tap 2 and play a Cordial Vampire.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Whenever it or another creature dies, a 1/1 counter goes on every vampire I control.
Yep.
I'm going to then fetch
15.
15. Let's get a basic Plains. I am going to tap 2 and convoke my Cordial Vampire to play Markov Baron. 2/2, lifelink, other vamps I control get +1/+1.
Yeah.
So this is now a 4/3.
4/3 first strike.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
And this is a 3/3.
Yeah.
I am going to go to combat. I'm going to attack with my Hex Mage.
Yeah, that's a good call. 2 cards in hand?
2 cards.
No blocks. I'll take 4 damage.
Take 4. I get the initiative.
Yeah.
And I get a marker. And into the secret entrance to grab a basic swamp.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Prismatic Vista is my land for the turn.
Okay.
You're okay. 3. I'm going to have 1 floating here. I'm going to cast Aylmer, King of Rohan. So 5 mana, 2/2 legendary human noble with double strike. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each other human you control. I currently have none, so it's going to enter as a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, target player becomes the monarch, which is going to be myself, and it deals damage equal to its power to any target. I'm going to kill the Cordial Vampire.
I mean, this is a 3/3 because it has +1/+1/+1/+1.
Oh, that's frustrating. Wait, do I have any good targets right now then? Just you? That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to be able to kill one of those before they got out of control. Maybe I just go with player removal here. That's actually a huge problem. So these are both 3/3s.
Yep.
Fascinating.
You didn't put him in your list, Serge.
Aylmer?
Oh no, he's got a fancy
Yeah, he should be the
E.
very
he's
last
got-
one. Yeah, the fancy E.
How do I even bring that up?
You don't. You have to type King of Rohan.
yeah.
This jackass Tolkien, get this. He wrote these books.
Just inventing characters everywhere, right? What a hoser.
The North 100 Showdown stance. Tolkien's a hoser.
Yeah, I guess I just have to dome you, don't I? That's extremely frustrating. But what else are we going to do about it? All right, take 2. Go to 13.
13.
The other option is like I can mark some damage on this, and when I attack with these, I can force them through, but you can set up the blocks in such a way that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I am going to go to combat.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to attack with both of these. So I have a 3/4 and I have a 3/3 trample lifelink coming at you.
You have how many cards in hand?
Currently Uno. Uno card in hand. You got 3 cards in hand?
Yeah.
I'm also the monarch, which is worth mentioning. So I'll have a card in hand at my end step as well.
Block there, block there. Before damage, I'm going to sacrifice my Hex Mage to remove all counters from...
Whatever.
That's
and then
right.
put +1/+1s on everything.
Yeah. This is a little risky, but you're down to 1 card in hand. I think if you had removal, you would have done it beforehand.
That's extremely bad for Serge.
Yeah.
I should have marked the damage on one of the creatures.
Or done it post-combat.
Or done it post-combat. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, this is bad for Serge. Yikes. I lose both my creatures and gain 3 life.
Okay. And I gain 1, 2, 3, 4 life.
Who has lifelink?
Cordial Vampire. Or not Cordial Vampire.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Baron. Oofa la doofa. All right. So my Voice of Resurgence is going to die, and I'm going to make an XX Elemental.
I have 2 Cordial Vampire triggers as well.
Your board is getting thick, my guy.
Yeah.
Your board is getting thick.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So this is currently a 4/4. If I give the Shadow Spirit, it becomes a 5/5. Is that big enough to deal with anything you have? Not particularly, which is also kind of unfortunate. I think I'm supposed to leave my mana in case I rip a removal spell off the top.
Sure.
So we're going to do that. I'm going to pass, go to my end step, draw off the Monarch.
Yeah. Untap.
Yeah.
Drop. Gonna play a swamp. Oh, sorry. I have an initiative trigger.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
untap
put,
with it. Which
I'm
side?
putting 2 counters on my Markov Baron.
Okay, you're red, I'm blue.
Yeah. I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to cast... Sanctum Seeker. 4 mana, 3/4. Whenever a vampire I control attacks, each opponent loses 1 and I gain 1.
Sick.
I would like to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with my Markov Baron and my Captivating Vampire. I'm going to drain you for 2.
Attacking for 7. No. 8. 9. No, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
14.
8 and 6.
8 and 6. Oofaladufa. Huh. I can't believe I fell for the onboard trick with the sack outlet. That was actually very sharp.
I mean, it is a risky play too, right? Like
Yeah.
it's unlikely that you have it because if you had the removal spell, you would you are likely going to
Just
use the
shoot it
removal
beforehand.
spell.
Yeah, honestly, the miscounting off the Aylmore is really tough. Because I was kind of counting on the sequencing there to get out of the way and start
Right.
playing forward for that. All right, I'm not out of this yet. If I double block, I keep the Monarch, which is kind of cool. It does make it harder for me to get the initiative back, which is kind of a big deal. But that's not the end of the world if I do that. I also have the Shadow Spear, which isn't terrible. So I can just block with Elf, which is fine, because I've got lots of mana. You've got one card in hand.
2 cards.
2 cards in hand. Yeah, I think I'm just going to block. Block with the 2 elves.
Okay.
Any effects before damage?
Nope. Pass priority.
I'm going to exile the creature from your graveyard to gain 2.
Sure.
These are going to die. You're going to put 2+1/+1 counters on your board.
Yeah, and I'm going to gain 8. Up to 27.
Right, Jesus.
This goes to 7. This goes to, oh crap, what were you at? This goes to 5. And this goes to 5. Because this has 2 more counters from the initiative, but everything else is just from the Cordial Vampire. Go ahead. And yeah, I'm not the Monarch.
You're not the Monarch. Thank goodness. What was I going to draw? Land? Great, get out of here.
This Cordial Vampire card is messed up.
Dude, it is kind of cracked.
Yeah.
Especially with that sack outlet play. I mean, that sack outlet play giving you your whole board +3/+3 to both like boost your board and kill my 2 creatures was...
I was thinking it would come up in a line. There's a cool kind of thing you can do where you deal first strike damage
and then
you
sack it. Yeah.
And I thought that might come up, but using it in that position was, yeah. Wow.
It's a 6/8/8? Jesus. All right, it's okay. I'll just rip gas off the top. That is, in fact, not what just happened. Man, I'm taking so much damage. It's okay. I got exile removal in here. We'll get there. Razor Verge Thicket is going to come down. And then I'm going to show you where we're at emotionally right now.
Okay.
We're going to play this Knight of Autumn to gain 4 life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're at 21.
Up to 21. And then we put the Shadow Spear on something that is going to die, which is fine. I mean, this at least trades in this case. I'll put the Shadow Spear on Aylmer.
Sure.
And we're going to pass and draw off the Monarch.
Yeah. I'm going to untap.
Yep.
I'm going to go to the trap, and you lose 5 life.
Yeah.
Draw. I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to play Veto Thorn of the Dusk Rose.
Oh my God.
Whenever I gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast Dismember, targeting your Aylmer.
What's it like to have it all?
Cordial Vampire.
What's it like to have it all?
8.
Yeah.
6, 6.
So I'm just dead to lifelink.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
I'm going to attack with everything. You're going to take 4, and then I gain
8,
4.
Yeah.
I'm going to take another 4.
So I go
you
to
take
8 even before combat starts.
You take, yes.
And you're up to 31.
And then I have a 12/12
Yeah.
lifelink, or sorry, a 11/11.
Yeah, so
lifelink.
if that does any damage, we're there.
Yes.
And I got land and court in hand. All right.
Okay.
Man, I wonder how different that game goes if I don't throw away my 2 creatures that attack there. That attack is not great.
I think you are poised to win the game if you don't do that.
Yeah. No, I came out swinging. First off, excellent spot on that line. Like, really, really, really well done. That's pretty sharp. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this deck can go fast, but you're also okay building up your board and not attacking when you don't, like, need to. Like, even if there isn't an on board like that, like, you're
Sure.
okay. Like, you have the initiative and...
No. At that point,
Her.
you had the initiative. I was
Right.
trying to take the initiative back, which is why I had the double attack there.
Right.
Because I thought, worst case scenario, I clear 2 of your creatures. Best case scenario, take the initiative back.
I don't hate attacking with 1.
Yeah. And then I have the armor post-combat or something to finish it off if there's any shenanigans. Like, I don't need to do that well, I did it pre-combat because I did the math wrong. I forgot about the double lord.
Okay.
So,
Sequencing error.
I mean, misreading your lords
That's
first off error.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest issue.
Sequencing error plus L plus...
Plus skill diff, plus ratio, whatever. That's fine. I'm on the play now.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that's where the real money is.
You gotta come.
Do I?
I mean...
I'll cut your deck.
No, it's
but you got to cut my deck.
Okay.
GLHF.
Thank you, you too.
It's got to be said though, that felt good. Like
Yeah.
it felt good. It was a
All
good game.
your cards are pretty strong. Oh, this is a different side of vampires right here.
It's okay. I will keep.
I got a mulligan this.
The different side of vampires, the side where you mulligan. Okay,
Yeah.
I
I
understand. Yeah.
really need at least a 2-drop. This deck doesn't have a huge amount of 1-drops. For this build, I opted to go more mid-range than Angel or AI Amethyst, who has been a vampire's diehard in this format.
Sure.
Which I looked at her list for inspiration, just to make sure I wasn't missing certain cards. But I opted to not include the 1-drops and instead went for more fast mana and a build that has more disruption that I can fire off on turn 1.
What fast mana were you playing that she wasn't though?
She had a more disruptive spread with, I think her points were Jet, Strip, Jite.
Oh, and you went Mox Sol Ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have more 4s and 5s and
Sure.
whatnot. Yes, give it to me.
I think if we looked at the tapes, I think the reason Wheeler wins the majority of games that he does is because I cut him to gas. We figured it out. We cracked it open. I'm actually some type of magic wizard, except it only works on other people's decks.
You should start renting your
Oh my
services
God.
out. And
Yeah.
start cutting people's decks
I'll
for
keep
them.
this.
You're gonna. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Good luck, friend.
Good luck.
Razor Verge Thicket. Go.
Interesting.
Thank you.
That was not in my hand when I started this game. Does that change anything? Kinda. So I drew the Mox.
Oh no.
Mox Pro.
Spell Pierce.
Fetid Heath. Filter into black. Hex Mage is back on the escalator. Go ahead.
Ancient Tomb. So, like, we say we want 3 drops on turn 2. There are multiple ways to get there. You're like, why was there no elf on turn 1?
Just gonna play a Mox.
Archon of Emeria.
Oh.
I'm going to go down to 18. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell per turn. Non-basic lands your opponents control enter tapped. It's a 2/3 with flying.
Okay.
Sego.
That's a little annoying. 1 spell a turn?
Uno spell per turn.
Okay.
Kill spell. Play my second spell.
I'm gonna play a Bloodstain Mire.
You drew the second Mox, didn't you?
I'm gonna filter into black, and I am going to cast. This is actually better than the other one. I can only play 1 spell a turn, so I should try to get on the board. I'm gonna play Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Yep.
I'm going to pass.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Wooded Foothills, Crack Wooded Foothills. I'm at 17.
Yep.
And I want a greenie ready. Looking for that Taiga. If a player lost 4 more life, well, I got good news. Somebody's going to lose 4 more life this
Hell
turn.
yeah, that's got to be good for me, right?
You want to cut?
No, you're good.
All right. Questing Beast.
Yep.
Beep, beep.
Damn.
I'm going to
Take
take
6?
6. I go to 14.
Pass.
This gets a counter.
Oh,
The
no.
ends up. I'm also going to fetch.
Yeah.
And find
Combo.
What? It's a combo because I can ruin my own card.
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to get this Godless Shrine that I bottomed. Archon of Emeria.
Yeah.
Questing Beast, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what are we doing? Are you sure?
It's never gotten better when I got your deck.
This isn't particularly good for me either. Gonna play a Swamp,
Yeah.
and I'm going to Thoughtseize you.
Ooh. All right, let's go in order of least spicy. A Ganjo.
Yeah.
Knight of the Reliquary, Tarmogoyf, Monkey.
You got one in your graveyard. That's pretty bad if you do that, but that lets you double spell with that. I think I'm taking this Knight of the Reliquary. Yeah. I already lost my life. I'm going to pass the turn after that.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Just want to make sure I don't get myself here. Agonjo is an activated ability, so it gets around Archon of Emeria.
It does, yeah.
Perfect. Monkey.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah. Before I declare blocks,
Sure.
I'm going to pump my Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Sure.
I'd like to go to blocks.
Yeah.
I'd like to block this Questing Beast.
Death touch haste and all that stuff. So it is a 5,
5/6.
5/6. It's got death touch, so they trade either way.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Sure.
So you'll take 2.
I got a 9. These trade.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. This Archon sure sucks. You have a Tarmogoyf in hand. And a Ganjo.
And an Agonjo, yeah.
That's bad for me so many ways. I'm going to cast the One Ring.
Well, enjoy your protection from everything.
Trigger.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a card.
Yep.
Go.
Pay 2 life.
Yep.
Shadow Spear. Pay 2 life. Shadow Spear. Equip Shadow Spear.
Yep.
Pass.
So I got a kind of a funky line here. Upkeep, I have a One Ring trigger.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap it in response.
Yep.
Draw 2. I'm then
Sack
going
this
to
before you lose the life. That's kind of slick. Yeah, I like that.
sacrifice this to
Yeah.
remove that.
Lose 0 life.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I'm going to play a land. I'm going to overload Dam. Just blow up all your creatures.
Dang.
And I'm going to pass.
Dang.
No, Dam. I was hoping you'd play that Goyf.
Dat Goyf.
It's that Goyf.
Goyf, equip Goyf. I'm at 9 creature land sorcery.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Go.
4/5 trample.
4/5
lifelink.
trample.
Upkeep, I lose none to the One Ring. Draw. Tap. Put a counter. Draw. 4/5, huh? I'm going to play a Swamp.
God, you got so many cards in hand.
I know.
I've only drawn 4 off the One Ring so far.
I'm going to play Vane Coven Witch. Or,
Okay.
Vane Witch Coven.
Sure.
3 mana, 3/3 Vampire Warlock with Menace. Whenever I gain life, I can pay a black. If I do, I get to return a creature from my graveyard to my hand. And then I'm going to cast Drowna, Liberator of Malakir. And I'm going to pass.
2/3 first strike. How big is the other one? 3/3?
3/3 menace.
Attacks.
No blocks.
All right, you take 4. I gain 4. I'm up to 13. And just double check.
Sorcery creature land.
Sorcery creature land. Pass.
Oh.
He's at 4.
That's not what I needed. I'm going to tap this
Yep.
to draw 2. Oh, that's not what I needed. I'm going to play Stromkirk Condemned. 2 mana, 2/2, discard a card. Vamps I control, get +1/+1 until end of turn.
What do you have to pay?
I just have
discard
to pitch a card.
Okay.
And
That's
then I'm
unfortunate.
going to pass.
All right. Cards in hand?
5.
Marshallats.
Yeah.
Crack Marshallats. Go down to 12. Get a Savannah. No. The red-white one. That's not Savannah. That's
Plateau.
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 Any day now.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah. So you could potentially buff your whole team. Is it other vampires or all vampires you control?
Vampires I control.
Man, so that's really bad for me.
Yeah, I can only do it once each turn though.
Oh, it's a maximum of once each turn.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I thought you could just
No,
dump your
I can't
whole
like
hand.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
not,
good Lord.
it's not a wild mongrel.
Sorry. That's what I was worried about for
Yeah.
a second was, okay.
Understandably, I think he'd be dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega dead, dude. All right. So hold on a second here. Only once. Chandra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I should be able to deal 4 damage to that. And even if you pitch a card in response, it should still only have 4 toughness. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. DM, I do that.
Okay.
All right. So if I attack now...
Can I make a suggestion?
What's up, bro?
Why do you not just uptick Chandra, nug me for 2, and then I die to my 1 ring?
You know what? That's smarter.
It
I was
is-
gonna wait a turn. I'll take that. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that suggestion.
It is unlikely that I mean, I have the Hex Mage in my graveyard. It's
Yeah.
unlikely that I have a thing to recover.
That saves it right there?
Unless you're worried about me using swords on my own guy, but then...
No. That is better. Yeah. Yeah, because I have to wait a whole turn and let you untap, and you do a bunch of stuff there, and then maybe I can get you to turn after. But
Yeah.
no, you're right. That is... I will listen to you on this one. I'll exile the top card of my library.
Sure.
I'm going to let it stay into exile.
Sure, it's a pretty good one.
I'll hit you for 2.
Okay, I got it too.
Yeah, I'll pass. I appreciate that.
End of turn, I'm going to flash in this Orcish Bowmasters. I'm going to make an army, and I'm going to ping you for 1.
I'm at 11. Combo.
If I do get something to save me, I'm not going to... I'm not trying to goozle you.
No. Understand. Yeah, let's see it, right? Like, this is arguably a better play, right?
Ring trigger on the stack, I'll tap to draw 3. This
Yep.
is how you know I'm desperate.
Yep.
And I'm dead.
Game 3!
Game 3.
No, nice spot on that particular one.
Yeah, there are like so few things that I could have, like instant speed reanimation. I
Sure.
have none of. Like, I need swords.
I was so fixated on the line of like a Gonjo attack for the trample stuff there. You know, sometimes you're like, okay, how do I set this up? This is the win con that sometimes you miss that, like, oh, I can just nug you here.
Yeah. The very, like, the level 1, like, oh, do thing me deal damage.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This vampire list has been swinging.
I have yet to draw my really awkward vampires. There are a couple in here where I'm like, you know?
But like even there, man, like it feels like the quality of all the vampires has just gone up tremendously.
Yeah, it definitely has. And again, not playing the 1-drops, I think, makes the overall card quality just a little higher.
Yeah, I think that's, I mean, at least on the receiving end of the vampire beats here.
Yeah.
That feels correct. You're fine. I have to keep shuffling over here. Just because, as you say, like your draws just feel so much more live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I got a ship,
Okay.
but it had Urza's Saga and a new card.
I still just haven't had a mock start.
Oh.
Hey, all right, no. Ben, can we do the overhead here? Because I finally got the mock start. Check it out. Mocks, 5 lands, green sun.
Well,
Well, no, I don't, I don't think there's a world in which we heap this.
no.
When do you green sun? For what?
Deathrite Shaman.
Oh, you're good.
Turn 1 green sun for a Llanowar.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
6-land, 5-drop.
He's one-upping me even in these terrible mulligans. How is this possible? So you're down to 5, I'm down to 6 here?
Yeah. I think your deck might mulligan a little bit better than my deck.
They're,
The fast mana,
Yeah.
initiative, monarch, big things deck.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe. But we'll see. We'll see.
I really like how I played game 1 until I threw it away. I'm just thinking back, you know? It's like, yeah, that was cool. Like, crop rotation into the Gaius Cradle to grab the initiative. Like, that was cool,
Yeah.
you know?
This feels like a very you deck.
It really does.
Not in the, like, negative way that I say blue-white tempo's a Serge list. Oh, I have to go to 4.
I can keep this.
You want to let me go to 5?
Yeah, let's have a game. Let's have, like, this is game 3.
Great.
Have a second 5, Wheeler.
we're cheating.
On me, have a second 5.
Oh, a second 5.
You know? Bruh. I'm going to bottom this card.
We've got lands. Oh God, we have lands.
You're on the play.
Yeah. So I want, I think these. Bottom these 2.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck, friend.
Concealed Courtyard to start things off. Go ahead.
Wooded Foothills. No. I take it back.
Okay.
Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth into Deathrite.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, the stinkers are coming in. I think I need to put some Urza's Saga. That wasn't one of the stinkers.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Legion Vanguard.
Sure.
2-mana 2/2, pay 1 generic, sack another creature. Legion Vanguard explores.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for the turn. I think I'm actually just supposed to besage you.
Okay.
You're,
It does turn on your Deathrite Shaman.
yeah. But also, I don't want you to get that type of value.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's correct.
I think that's fine. Oh wait, I can get one of any land type.
That player may search your library for a land card with a basic type and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle.
Where, oh where has my godless shrine gone? Oh where can it be? Where is my godless shrine? Yeah, I mean, it gets your Deathrite going for the next couple of turns, which is pretty nice. It gets Urza's Saga off the board, which is pretty good considering I'm mulliganed.
Yeah, you don't get Constructs, you don't get to get Shadow Spear or Mox or Sol Ring or whatever. Like,
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I don't really have. I mean, nothing else is as impactful as that. Like, I can play like a medium 3-drop.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Untap. Draw. It's back on the escalator again. Don't know if it does anything. I'm gonna attack for 2.
18.
I'm going to play a Scrubland.
Yep.
I'm going to play a Vampire X-Mage.
Sick.
Go ahead.
Wooded Foothills is going to crack for a red-white land.
A Plateau.
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to play it first, which is funny because then I ripped the the bayou afterwards. But I really needed to be able to crack for red-white.
Can we go back to that game 1 where I just had a board of like 10 10s?
But to me, that was bad. Would you like to cut? We're going to cast a Knight of the Reliquary.
Oh, that's a big one.
It's currently a 4/4. And I'm going to say go.
But that's bigger than my 2/2s. That's a good draw.
Pardon me. My stomach was like, slow down.
Oh, no,
I thought
he's
that was
hungry
me.
for victory.
And if you thought that was your stomach, write down in the comments.
Like, I
Search
thought
just
my stomach
debated
moved.
you.
Yeah.
Silent Clearing. I'm going to tap this for a green off your Yavi Maya and play Sanctum Seeker. Go.
Sorry, may I read that?
Yeah.
All right, that one again.
The one that
Go.
killed
Yeah. All right, untap, untap. Draw for the turn.
Excuse me. It's hard work getting your ass kicked. That's why I say Serge is the hardest working man in content creation.
Thanks. Jesus. I think this works. All right. Green. Sacrifice it.
Yavi Maya plus Knight of the Reliquary is
Pretty cool.
so sick.
So I've got a Taiga. I'll shuffle in a second here. Red, white, 1, and exile your thingy.
No.
I've got Aomer, King of Rohan. It's going to enter with an additional +1/+1 counter on it because I have an additional human.
Yeah.
I'm going to deal 3 damage to... Sacrifice another creature. It explores. Am I just supposed to sack your Hexmage? Like, that's a 3/4, so that's not great. Yeah, I'll just shoot your Hexmage.
I'll sack it to remove the counter.
Yeah,
for your
I figured as much because
Yeah.
that's my only 2 targets. I will make myself the Monarch. And then I will pass and draw off the Monarch.
Monarch. Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to crack this to draw a card.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Fetid Heath and play a Cruel Celebrant.
Yep.
Whenever Cruel Celebrant or another creature or planeswalker I control dies, each opponent loses 1 and I gain 1. How badly do I want the Monarch? That's a 2/2 double strike.
Correct.
I'm going to pay 1 and sack this Cruel Celebrant to explore.
So I lose a life?
Yeah, you lose 1, I gain 1.
Yep.
I explore. That's a Caracas.
That's a Caracas.
I played my land, but I had to play my land anyways.
Yep.
That's good. No, this card is...
It has a great ETB. I didn't take the Monarch
sucks
back.
with-
I was actually thinking
yeah.
of getting Caracas off my own Knight of the Reliquary so I could just play it every turn.
Yeah, I'm going to attack you with my Sanctum Seeker.
So I lose a life?
Yeah, and I gain a life.
Okay. I'll take 3.
Okay, I get the Monarch.
Yeah, I'll give you the Monarchy.
And then I'm going to go to my Instep and draw for Monarch.
Okay.
Yeah, you're up.
Untap, untap, untap. Draw for the turn. That's Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah. Oh my god, you can just like loop it. I'm in danger. Oh, hey, wait a minute.
I'm going to attack you with both of these. That's a 5/5. That's a 2/2 double strike.
Uh-huh. I'll take 9.
Yeah.
13.
All right. I become the monarch.
Interrupting me taking off my jacket to become a monarch. Yep.
5 mana. I'd like to cast Fury.
Yeah. Noticing a little bit of a discrepancy in the card quality.
And then I'm going to exile your land and a white
Yeah.
to cast a Stoneforge Mystic to get a Shadow Spear
Okay.
and pass to you.
Oh yeah, you think you're such hot stuff, Jaeger? Well, check this out.
Damn.
Nope. I'm going to tap 3 and play...
Oh, I forgot to draw off the monarch.
Oh, good heavens.
Yeah, sorry. Please hold that thought.
This is terrible, because now I have to wait for Serge to draw an
Yeah.
extra... Oh, by all means.
Okay, go ahead.
Now you're doomed. Forerunner of the Legion.
Oh.
Tutor.
Yep.
Queen's Babe. Wait, I'm at 13. Crap. I think I'm just dead. Like, no matter what.
I think that's the hope.
Yeah. Is there a vampire that... Ooh, I can get Amalia and get her up to 20 power and wrap the board?
It's true.
It's pretty good. It's looking grim, dude. Looking real grim.
Look, I haven't had a win in 2023 yet. The audience has been waiting for this moment.
I'll get no Priest of Oblivion.
Okay.
Put it on top. I'm going to play this Grim Climb Pathway. Sounds like a fake magic card. And cast Stromkirk Condemned. It's the discard
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Untap, 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 untap. Draw for the Jesus.
I need
Draws for the Jesus.
I do need a little Jesus in my life right now because it is. Oh yeah, Bloodstained Mire is a pretty good card.
Taps for 5. Add a red. It's in German. What's Minskenbu do?
Okay.
Here you go, buddy.
Yeah. Help me out here.
There you go.
Wenn Minsk und B zeitlos. I think it says you kill
I'm pretty sure with the legendary double striker here, it's
kill target wheeler.
It's not bad, eh?
Well, you can't put the counters on your double striker. Has to be a creature with trample or haste.
Oh, does it? Okay. I thought it was something legendary.
No, but you do get a buff.
So I have a Ba token. Legitimately though, I can't read that. Put 3+1/+1 counters on target creature with trample or haste.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do get the Boo token. So 1 second. 5 mana. I've got 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I tapped 6. I've got 2 green floating.
Should I pack up all my stuff or just some of it?
I mean, I think I can kill you here.
You can pack up that sass.
Young man?
Yeah. Because then with the 2 mana that I have, I attack with a Boo token. And then I'm just wondering if I have enough mana to... so I crack this for the red-white Rav duel. And then I Krakus it back to my hand. I'm just wondering if I can replay Aylmer to kill one of your blockers. As a 3/3, or if it's better to attack with it.
May I?
Yeah.
I think you just crack in with...
Well, I also have the Shadow Spear. So then we cast the Shadows. Yeah.
You have you have Shadow Spear for that. So this does give something trample, so you can put the counters on that then.
Oh, interesting. So we do sequence it slightly differently, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So then with the 1 mana that I have 2 mana floating. I'll cast Shadow Spear.
Yeah.
With the 1 additional one, I'll put it on Fury. Then we'll +1 here. I'll put 3+1/+1 counters onto Fury, which now has trample and double strike.
Right, so now it's a 7/7 double strike trample.
Yeah.
Great.
And then if I attack with everything, and by everything I mean just these two, so that's 4, this is currently 5, and that's 7 double strike trample. It's not quite lethal. I can attack with Boo too.
It's, I believe, if you attack with everything, it's lethal. I blocked the biggest thing here. I blocked one of the other biggest things.
This is trample there. That's already just 14 by itself.
If I'm blocking here and pitching, discarding a card to buff everything, then I am soaking up, what is this again, 7? So I'm soaking up only 3. So I take 11 from this.
Yeah, and then if I crack with these two
12,
as well.
13, 14.
Yeah, and I don't have access to the Bayou.
Yeah.
Because sort of the death rate activation. But yeah, so I trundle in with everything.
So yeah, even if you attack and I soak up as much damage as I can, pitching this, restricting me from doing this play and everything, I still die.
Yeah.
Which means you win.
It's been a while.
You've won a North 100 Showdown.
God.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should move to Alberta and stop playing Magic. Retired champion.
That sounds like a good thing to do. That sounds reasonable.
Seriously though, GG friend.
Yeah, GG's.
No, this vampire deck is terrifying.
It's been playing better than I thought. There are cards, I mean, when I was kind of joking about the lower quality cards, there are some cards that I'm playing to like just flesh out the deck.
Yeah.
Blood Artist, Cruel Celebrant, Legion Vanguard.
Sure.
It's kind of a little sub-theme that fits with some of the grindier aspects of the deck, but I don't think I want them there.
Yeah.
They're the first ones to
No,
get
obviously,
cut.
like if they print another 8 good vampires or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a silly hypothetical to talk about, though.
Yeah, what if we go back to Ixalan, though?
Ixalan 3,
Yeah.
whatever. I love this deck.
It's gross.
You know what? You know what this makes me want to play? Which is it reminds me of Kata Blade in an interesting way. Just like a much more proactive Kata Blade of just like, yeah, dump your hand, make them answer something, run them over.
Yeah.
But also has a lot of, it feels like agency. It has a lot of like interaction, which is the kind of Magic that I like to play sometimes.
Yeah, it goes very fast, recovers very well,
Yes.
and attacks from different angles,
Yeah.
which is pretty powerful.
Never cast a Minskin before. Felt good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, you know. Oh, sorry, Minskin.
Minsk und Ba.
All right. Thank you so much for watching Showdown. This has been an absolute delight. If you'd like me to win more, please let us know down in the comments. A lot of people seem to be asking for that, and sometimes I feel bad and I don't want to do it. You know, this is a huge part of Wheeler's personality. So I don't know where I'm going.
Holy.
Look, let me have this.
What?
Let me have this.
You eviscerated him. I love it,
Jesus
Serge.
Christ. I'm a man with a family and hobbies. I got more than this.
A reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you with your support. You know what? Yeah, I don't feel bad anymore. With your support over the Patreon, over at patreon.com/LoneyReadyRun. If you want to know about the format, if you want a reminder on what the lists are, the information's all down in the description below. I've been Serge, joined by the wonderful Wheeler.
Thank you for having me. It was great to be here.
We got Ben on tech.
I was glad I was in the room, or adjacent to the room.
Sick. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.